Alrighty, Mr. Georgia Outlaw. Here's your Xforce TNT T800. My best guess, this was an unregulated B biased amplifier at one point. Somebody converted it to a straight Class C, as you can see. And basically, this was pretty much a complete rebuild that Mr. 73 did. And when we received this box from Mr. Georgia Outlaw, it was in some very terrible condition. Very terrible condition. To give you an example, the hot bus was about right here. And someone had made another hot bus, and instead of gluing it down or double sticky taping it or whatever, they took the outer shield of a piece of coax, laid it over the hot bus, okay, over the hot bus, and soldered each point down. And as most of y'all would know, the second that thing gets power, them transistors are gone just like that. So it appears that either someone did that and blew all the transistors in it, and somebody put the transistors that was in the box in it and sold it, or I just don't really know. At that point, those are the big black areas of all you can do is guess. You know what I'm saying? So that, that's all you can do is guess. You can't really say yes or no, and that's all you can do with that, man, is just kind of guess and do a hypothesis. But anyway, Mr. 073 made a new hot bus and cleaned the box up real good. Done a couple other things. I can't really remember off the top of my head. This was a little while ago. But anyway, he got the box back and ran it, and a pill popped on him, which was this pill right here. And as I got it back and started examining a few things, man, it's just the way this thing goes sometimes. But what it was an issue that was kind of hidden in the midst of everything that was carried on from the first go round. And you had a 120 that was in between these two transformers. I think that's why it was pretty easily missed. That was devalued, okay? And the other thing that was devalued was the output capacitor. I think I might have already threw that away. There was a big 140, 1,000 volt, and it was sitting at about 70 picofarad. So we went ahead and put you a good $5, 150 picofarad, 3 kilovolt there. Things are not cheap, man. And another thing I went ahead and did too was I took the input choke off the input transformer. That's kind of one of them things you can do or not do. The dead key was a little high. That did bring down that dead key a bit. And I added this 22 ohm resistor, which also helped with that too, man. Just kind of not really backed it down too much, but just give you a little bit of padding there for a little bit of protection, but you can still get the full output that you're wanting to get with it and everything. So pretty much, man, after I'd done all that and replaced that, man, this box came back to life. And here's what we're getting out of it. We got the 4 watt RMS radio, the bench radio, which is under here, mounted up under the desk. A Cobra 29 Bluetooth, all stock. Modulation turned up about 100%. Dead key variable. That's all it's done to it. And show that to you. The 10 watt slug. Oh yeah. Oh. Dead key 1 watt. Okay, turn that back for input reflect. We're on the 100 amp supply, unregulated on the medium tap. I was just going to start off with the medium just to show you. Input reflect. Do ya? Oh yeah. About a 1/4 watt. Looks good. Very acceptable. RMS 1000-watt slug. Oh, right there about 250 watts. Okay. Now we're going to go ahead and ease her on the high tap, which is where you should be running this amp. I didn't show the voltage just then, but let me show the voltage on the medium real quick. Flip it back. The voltage is dropping to 13.7. So, you know, we're past the duty cycle on the medium, so we're going to flip it up on the high. Okay. RMS. 300 watts RMS. You should be doing a kilowatt worth of peak right now. Right there, almost at it, about 900 watts. Or you could say 900, 950. So right there at it, my friend. Voltage drop on that. 15.7. Alright, and we come right back. Now, that's where I would run the box at, but maybe turn the voltage down to about 15 volts. If you want to do some good rag chewing with this thing, man. When I do this next thing, we're just showing pretty much the, you know, the high performance max in of the amplifier. That's the only reason I do that. That's not where I recommend running it. That's just me showing the max end and letting you know the amplifier is doing the gain that it can do. So let me hook up the old hot radio, and we're going to double our input from 4 watts over to 8 watts RMS. That's about 18 to 20 watts peak we're doing now, over to 35 to 40 watts peak. Alrighty, brother, we got the hot radio hooked up. High tap, 100 amp supply. Here's what we're getting. 1000-watt slug. There's your 400 watts RMS, brother. About 420. So she's ready to rock and roll. Getting down with the get down, as they say. Just run her easy, man, and she should last you a good little while. If you have any more problems, just holler at me. This is all warranty work. We pretty much warranty everything but transistors, just like everybody else out there does. Because y'all, anything, here's a golden rule. Anything that produces heat can always cause a problem. And anything that produces heat is never 100% efficient. That's something I've learned here recently. So we'll get the top back on this bad boy and let you come pick her up, man. Alrighty, old gatekeeper, on to the next one. Bye-bye, 73s. God bless.